Hey guys, and welcome to game number 29 out of 100 of my Human vs. AI series, where I'll be taking on the AI-powered Scrabble BestBot in a 100-game match. We're currently sitting at 12 and 16, coming off of two very intense wins, so the trend is good, and let's see if we can keep it going today in game number 29. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Looks like we're going to be second this game. We're starting off with the J and an S, and a little bit of a vowel-heavy rack, but nothing terrible. Definitely going to want to try to get rid of this J as soon as possible. I don't like holding on to the J early on. I'd much prefer to get rid of it and try to prioritize bingoing if possible. Of course, want to get rid of one of the A's and probably the U as well. So hoping maybe we'll get an R for Jura or B for Juba, something like that. But we'll see. And, well, we do get a B for Juba, but at the expense of the bot bingoing with Hobnail for 82 to start the game. So it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle. I have to imagine Juba's correct. 29 points, keeps pretty much the best lead we can ask for with this rack. Yeah, it's not like we're going to really be able to score any more without burning the S, which I definitely don't want to do. So, alright, looks like that's the play, and we don't draw particularly well here, unfortunately. Another I. We get a second S, which isn't bad, but it's not that helpful. And with all one-pointers, we're probably not going to have much we can do to score, as the bot slaps down Meat Hook now for 82. So the bot is coming down with a vengeance after our last couple wins. The good news is at least I actually have an 8 through this M. I have Amatosis, which is 61 points. It's not a lot. Is it... I mean, I can play with Meat Hooks as well. Is it better to play over there? Probably not. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17. Yeah, I'm only going to get like 40 points if I play with Meat Hooks, I think. So I should probably just bingo? Yeah, I mean, if I did something like this, yeah, it's 44. It's just not worth it. I mean, iOS or something like that is not strong enough. So I should bingo, and hopefully I'll draw another S and I can hit Meat Hooks next turn. Huh, overbot. That would be funny against my opponent. It's not a word, but still pretty funny. What else is there? Overboot? I think that might be good, but we don't have an O to play through, unfortunately. So I'm mostly just going to kind of be waiting to see what the bot comes up with here. Have Bever for 35 is an option. Anything with OK here? Not really. Yeah, so we'll have to just see what the bot does. Obviously, I want to get rid of the V, at least one of my O's, and probably the B2 if I can help it. It's not that easy to do. BV is a notoriously clunky two-tile combination that doesn't make a lot of words together. So just kind of wait. Hopefully the bot didn't get an S and doesn't score huge with Meat Hooks. That would definitely be rough. I'm already down 74, so it's a pretty tough position to be in, but still early. Just got to hope the bot stops bingoing for 80 every turn. Started off with 82 and 82. Hopefully something less than 82 this turn. Okay, less than 82 indeed. We get Keel for 16. That I can definitely handle. And yeah, once again, I do have Overbot, which is pretty funny. Instead of our Overlords, we have our Overbots. BestBot is one of them. But unfortunately, I think our Overbot would challenge Overbot off the board. So, as tempting as it is, that would pretty much tie the game. It's not a word, and I can't play it. So yeah, Bever still looks pretty good, 35 points. OT isn't a terrible leave. Gives me 5 shots at pulling an S or the other blank. I just don't see a way to score nearly as many points, really anywhere on this board. So yeah, I think that's our play. Not terrible, I guess, this draw. I don't think there are any 8s. Hopefully I can just get down of next turn for a nice score and keep this fairly promising lead, which, especially if I can pull an E, will work very well. But we'll see. We'd really love to see another S for meat hooks at some point. It's going to be very key to see who can hit that first, because that's an easy 40-50 point play if you get an S. Possibly even more like 60 if you have a Q or a Z. That might even be 70. Yeah, COTS is probably like 70 points if you were to get it down. So, yeah, once again, just kind of waiting to see what the bot does over here, but planning on of if it stays open. It's 32 points, keeps a pretty promising lead as far as bingos go, and I don't know how else I'm going to score all that many points. I guess I have of over here, but it takes a front O, which I don't have, and it scores a lot fewer. So my backup options are definitely a bit worse. I have plays over here. I guess I could consider Fid setting up the O hook for Fido with only 2 unseen. It's not the craziest idea I've ever heard. If this is all if of gets blocked. Of is clearly best if it stays open, barring the bot opening something else. But this isn't actually crazy. I think with only 2 O's left, setting that up, it doesn't, well, it takes an S, but it doesn't take anything else. Wow, lead for 14. That's a bit of an ominous play. I have to believe that BestBot is fairly close to bingoing after a play like that, but I don't think it really changes my plan here. I mean, of is still by far my best equity play. I'm still down. I mean, I don't think I can really start playing too defensively here. Do I have any overlaps with S? Like, Fantod almost works, but it makes SA, so I can't do that. Font, yeah, it doesn't really accomplish much. Scores a lot less. Yeah, I think of is still correct. I mean, it doesn't really block much, but I mean, I'm just not really in a position where I can sacrifice a ton to block, I don't think. And Fid doesn't really accomplish much either. And the leave is worse, and it scores 10 fewer points, so alright, of it is, and give me an E, give me some good stuff here. Yeah, it's not exactly what I wanted. At least the H is good for scoring, so we'll see. I mean, I'm not down a ton. I'm down 37. Yeah, bot gets down tawnier. So, I mean, I figured that was going to happen, but I don't think I was going to be able to stop it either way. Alright, so bit of a tough hole now we're in. 120 points. And Thodia doesn't quite fit through that O, sadly. That would have been very nice to get down. Do I have anything ending in AH over here that would get me to this double and score well? I don't actually think so. Tahina, Haint, but it doesn't work over there. I guess I could just play what? I mean, at least this opens some more space on the bottom, which I'm going to need. I mean, it's going to be tough to even win with just one bingo, I'd imagine, at this point, given the size of my deficit, barring a horrible draw by the bot. I wonder if I have anything here. This is kind of a cool line, but I don't think I have anything beyond hat, which is not particularly good. So yeah, probably just what? I could also, I mean, there's so many E's left for hate. I don't know. I don't really think, I think what is a better opening to make. Because yeah, it's not that easy for me to get a bingo under tawny here. I'd have to end in like A-N, or no, not even A-N, like A-T. I guess A-T-E, I could fit something if I drew an E. That's true. Yeah, if I drew an E, I could end something in A-T-E, making 3 overlaps. So maybe it's not that bad a lane. I guess I could consider then playing had. Also trying to maybe distract the bot on the right a little bit. Yeah, I'm sort of between had and what. I mean, had is a little bit of a better bingo leave, A-I-N-T versus A-I-N-D. What scores 4 more points, not a ton more, but a little bit more. Yeah, either way, this is extremely bleak. Also, if the bot got an S, it's going to score like 50 with meat hooks. So, yeah, I don't know. At least after had, I do like that I open some more space on the right. Like, I worry after what? I mean, I have the bottom. I just don't really have a lot of space on the right-hand side of the board. Tawnier doesn't take any hooks. I guess there's the S hook for Bevers, as well as plays above or below Hobnail, but they won't score very much. So I'm not really sure, to be honest. I just feel like with Had, I'm giving back a lot of easy scores with Hade, and there's 8 E's left. The odds that the bot has an E are very high, and I mean, there's going to be, well, ZE plays will probably just end the game on the spot if it gets a 5 there. And just easy 40-point plays, I really don't want to give back. So I think I'm going to play what? Open that T, score a few extra points. Either way, it's bleak. I feel like this is a little bit more sound. Yuck. Yeah, that's not at all what I wanted. YIO I pull out of the bag. Yeah, definitely not the kind of draw you want to see when you're down 100 and you need to bingo ASAP. Yeah, still those 2 S's looming for meat hooks. Not even sure what my plan is going to be here. I might have to play Yoni. I mean, it's terrifying. Yeah, this is just like asking for huge trouble. There's 2 S's, 2 C's for Yannick. There's a Q and an X for the spot above the I. I mean, that is just asking to get absolutely hammered. Wow. Really? G's over there. I mean, I have a Zito at least now. That's a play I'm very happy to see. I can't believe the bot did that at this score. I mean, why wouldn't it just play G's through this E and keep things tighter? Like, it just could have played G's through this first E and Tawnier, and then partially block the T, too, and scored only 5 less without opening this when you're up over 100. I mean, maybe did it have, like, a massive number of E's? That's the only thing I can think of. Wow, that's a baffling play to me. I mean, I can only help but wonder if it had at least 2 more E's. That's the best explanation I can come up with, and it just didn't want to keep 3 E's. It still seems wild to me to do that when you're up this many points. I don't know, but I'm very happy about that, and I drew the blank. So, alright, I'm feeling a little sense of hope here now after that all of a sudden. Do I have a bingo? I feel like I should, but I don't see it immediately. Neodymium, that's an element, but that's too long. That's a 9. Huh. Maybe through that egg or that T would be my best spot. Mondi. Mondoli is not good. Mondi's a noun. Could also get a 7 down next to a Zito, so I've got places to bingo. I feel like something ending in IUM or UM. Okay. Well, now it would have to be through the T, most likely. Maybe something ending in ITY? Mutinied. No, it doesn't work. I'm still down 100, too, so definitely still in a tricky position. So yeah, if I can't bingo, it's not worth using the blank for meat hooks, is it? Because, well, Yum doesn't take an S, unfortunately. So I'd have to play, like, Yins or Muds. Probably Muds. 50? You know, I might need to do this if I want any chance to. Assuming I can't bingo, I'm still going to look for a little bit for a bingo. But, like, I may need to do this, because the thing is, like, I'm down enough that I don't know if a bingo is even going to be enough to catch me back up. And then if the bot has me hooks, it's just going to completely run away with the game. But alright, let me just make sure I'm not missing a bingo here. A, B, C, D, no, E. Don't think muddying doesn't work. I'm not feeling like there is one. Punditry? No. Yeah, I don't think I have a bingo. Don't think so. Dynamist. So I'm close to a bunch of stuff. Alright, so I have Muds for 50, burning the blank, which I'm really not particularly happy about. I just don't see anywhere good to play Yum. I mean, I could play Dumb or Mud here. 23, keeping the blank. Anything from this Go? No. Huh. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, this is a tough decision. It's like, do I want to... Like, the nice thing is, like I said, after Muds, I definitely am going to stay within one bingo range, which is nice. I just worry that, especially... I guess if I keep the blank, I could also try to draw an S and then play Yins and then bingo, maybe. So it's either I want to try to play with meat hooks. Like, what are my possible paths to a comeback here? Assuming I don't have a bingo here, which I don't think I have. Either I play with meat hooks now for 50, get within 50, and then I'm still going to need to bingo for sure. I would imagine. So that's a choice. Or I leave that open, hope the bot didn't get the S. And then probably hope to get the S myself, hit that, and then still bingo with the blank. I mean, neither of these options are particularly promising. So I'm not really sure. It's a really tough call. It's tough when like all your options are kind of bad, but you're trying to figure out which give you the best chance. It's just like if I don't go there and the bot play, I guess though if I have a chance if let's say I just play, I'd love to play Yum, but I can't fortunately. So if I play Dumb, like if the bot does hit something with an S, I'd maybe have some chance at tripling, maybe. If not, I'd need to hit 2 bingos, which is going to be almost impossible, probably, even with the blank. I don't know, I don't really like giving up the blank for this. Especially keeping the Y, I'm going to be very unlikely to bingo my next turn. I could play Yins there, but DUM is a pretty bad leave, and the Y is much easier for it to get a big score with than the M. I don't know, I just don't really like my chances after Muds. I think I should keep the blank. And I can also maybe try to hit a big bingo from the T for a lot. So, alright, do I not have anything better than Dumb? I mean, I'd love to get rid of that Y. It's just, how do I? Maybe this, that's kind of cool. 18. DIM probably bingo's more than INY, so that's not bad. Scores less, though. I do need points given I'm down 100. Fortunately, Min isn't good. I can't play My over there. Do I have anything here? I mean, I'm not going to play Mud over there. I can't imagine that's reasonable. Yeah, I think it's probably between... I mean, I don't think I want to play Mud. So like I said, I feel like with INY, my odds of hitting a bingo soon after that are just not good enough. If I was keeping a better leave, I'd probably be more inclined to do it. So yeah, I think it's between Dumb over here, 23, keeping INY blank, or Noyao for 18. Yeah, IDM, it also feels like it's going to be kind of hard to hit this T. It's a little clunky. I think I'm going to go with Dumb. Hope for a decent rack here. Maybe I can score with the Y, hit something from the T. I think that's my play. Huh. Okay, pull the X. Not a great time to pull the X when I'm trying to bingo, but hopefully I can at least... I can score with Silex. That's 39, keeps NR blank, so that's a pretty good option. If nothing else materialized. I almost have Chronaxi, but not quite. Yeah, I still don't really have anything that's worth playing here. Again, I mean, this is just not going to be enough, I don't think. Yeah, hopefully the bot doesn't hit that now. I won't have a good response. It would be a very bad time for the bot to hit it. So hopefully, if I can dodge that one more turn, then maybe somehow I can get Silex down, get a nice draw, and then the bot goes here and I triple and win. That's like what I'm hoping will happen, but we'll see. It's pretty unlikely. We need Silex to stay open and the bot to not hit the S now. Because if the bot hits the S now, then, I mean, maybe I can get a good X play coming back, but it's going to be tough. Yeah, I just feel like keeping the blank gives me a better chance there. Because now, yeah, I'm down 80, but at least I have the blank, and I feel like if I can stay within range. I can maybe also try to hit like a bigger bingo. The blank just gives me so much flexibility that just keeping the Y and Y, or Y and I doesn't offer me. So I don't know, it was a tough decision for sure, whether or not to keep the blank, but I think it was the right call. But yeah, other than Silex, what do I have? I spent a lot of time on that turn, so I need to... Okay, Navi. So that doesn't burn the S. I mean, Silex has to be correct, right? This does not take an S, it's a plural of Navis. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what is going to be better than Silex. It scores 39 points. It keeps RN blank. It's a little constant heavy. I'd rather keep my Val for sure, but I just don't think I have a good way to. And yeah, hopefully if I can get a good rack, then maybe if it plays with meat hooks, I can triple. I mean, at least I got the U. But don't know what I'm going to have with it, unfortunately. I'm close to frequent for a ton. Dang, if I had like one more vowel, or paraquet or something like that. Yeah, I'm really close to some stuff. Will I have any... I'm not going to want to play equal and get rid of my... There's a bit of a vowel shortage. You know, we're getting close to the end of the game, too. There's only 17 left. So I'm down 64 now, and having the blank, I definitely feel like I have some chances. Yeah, I mean, equal, I don't want to get rid of both of my vowels with a vowel shortage, for sure. Huh. So does the bot still not have an S? Wow. Okay, this is actually a really interesting decision now, because... What am I down? 96. I feel like I'm at the point, I'm down 96, where like, I'm probably going to need a very high scoring bingo to win this game. So, an idea might be fish off the P and go for frequent with an E draw, or, I mean, even quit rent with an I might be enough in some cases, perhaps. Or a T draw. It gives me a decent chance of hitting a 100-point bingo to this T with the Q. It's not bad. And possibly something big if it plays with meat hooks, maybe. So that's a choice. Burning the blank now, there's just no way that's going to ever really work. I'm just down too much. See, what's annoying about that play by the bot is it just totally exhausts the right. So I'm kind of out of space on the right. I guess there's also a Q fish. But see, the thing is then, the bot doesn't have to play with meat hooks. Like, the idea is sort of baiting it to play with meat hooks and then just hoping for a triple. But the bot doesn't have to go there. And it's probably, or it can just play, like, yes or something. Sure. It's going to be smart enough to do that, I think. Like, especially if I can draw frequent, that's like 130 points. Like, that might even be enough to beat meat hooks in some cases. And I could still possibly triple, maybe, with that rack. I'd love to score. I just don't know if I can justify PE. That E is so valuable. That's what I'm leaning towards now. Maybe, no, I don't think... Unless I play Po to set up the U-hook, but I don't think that really does much. Maybe I might want to play Pa and sacrifice a point just to stop scoring plays through this L. Or stop a lot of scoring plays through this L. It's probably worth it. Yeah, I'm down a lot. That's the problem. It's a tough position either way. I'm not really sure what gives me the best chance here. I'm not feeling particularly good about my chances whatever I do, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, I just... Unless maybe I do play equal... and just pray for a good draw. The problem with equal, though, is I'm giving it a vow, and, like, even if it just plays for, like, 30 there, it's up 100, and then I don't think a bingo to the T wins. Because if I bingo for, like, 85 to the T, I'll still be down tempo in the endgame. Yeah, that's the problem with equal. Like, it's going to have something that goes there to block, and I just don't think I get enough. Like, I need not just a bingo, I need a large bingo to win. Or a bingo and a large play, and there's just not probably really time for that with only 12 in the bag. And At some point, the bot is going to get an S for meat hooks, too. That's the problem. It's like, I can't just dodge that forever. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. This is tough. This is really tough. I'm still probably between put and pa, and again, with QI, I just think the bot is not, it's not going to play something going all the way to the triple with meat hooks. Like, it's just not. Against Hasty Bot, that would probably be a good exploitative play, hoping it plays there and I could triple back, but that's just not going to work against BestBot. So, yeah, I think Pa, like I said, just again to take away some scoring plays, and hopefully at least if I hit frequent or something there, it is enough to outrun. Maybe the bot missed the S-hook, and I hit frequent and then I outrun, I don't know. I mean, the bot can also just block the T after this, so it's... Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's not looking good either way. I don't really have a better idea, though, unfortunately. So, I think, let's do it. Alright, well, I have Quit Rent for 100. It stays open. Yeah, I mean, the problem with my play, like I said, is it can just forgo meat hooks and block the T. Really not leave me a lot of bingo lines, which I didn't really consider that much. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't have like a 10 here, right? Like quarter. No, okay. Probably wouldn't even score enough anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I was supposed to do there, because the thing is, there wasn't enough space on the right to bingo. That was a very effective play the bot made, because it blocked not only the I and this R, but also this line next to a Zito. So yeah, whatever I did there, yeah, I honestly, guys, I have no idea what I was supposed to do. I think it was going to be a pretty bleak position regardless. Maybe I should have played Poe to create another line, but I just don't... Again, if it plays with meat hooks, it blocks both of them. Yeah, like if it blocks Quit Rent, then I don't know. I don't really have a plan. And I sort of have to just play equal. And I don't hope for, I'm not even sure what. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, Quit Rent might not even be enough. Because it's going to be like 100. I need to somehow hope the bot doesn't have an S, it doesn't block the T, I hit Quit Rent, and I, like, drop both S's or something. That's, like, my only chance. Alright, well, probably has the O for Opus, too, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, I don't think... I'm down 130. Like, I think I just probably lose. I don't think there's really any way I can draw an out bingo. Maybe if I draw, like, a Western or something to have something... I don't know, but there's really nothing else to be done here. Yeah. This should not be that hard a win for the bot, I think. I mean, it's up 29 in a tempo. I'm not sure what it has, but I imagine it's going to have many 100% wins. Even if it doesn't have a play, I mean, like intro with Opus should do it easily. Do I even have anything through this L? Ending in ILY or ELY? I might not. Eggly. I don't think that's good. I'm almost positive Eggly isn't good, but if it would actually win me the game, I will try it. If it comes to that, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Really doesn't sound like a word. Not that that's a good judge of anything in Scrabble, whether it sounds like a word, but eggily, what would they even mean? In an eggy manner, that just does not sound like a word at all. Yeah, I just really needed the bot to not have that S. If I had drawn both, if the bot didn't block Quit Rent and I had bingoed and drawn both S's, I actually would have had some chances, because then I would have probably hit meat hooks for 50 and it wouldn't have had a good way to block it. It was actually amazing that meat hooks stayed open for that long. It's been open since turn 2 of the game, and it stayed open until near the end of it. That's actually pretty crazy. Bot is still thinking here. I wonder, maybe it sees something I don't. Maybe there's some possibility it needs to block. Maybe it doesn't have the O for opus? Is that possible? Would it play pus without the O? I guess it might. Just to score there, and it knew it couldn't afford to give back a triple-triple. But, I don't know, this feels like it shouldn't be that hard a pre-endgame for the bot. But maybe it's not as trivial as I think it is for some reason, so... why might that be? Or maybe the bot is just doing its thing and taking a while. Maybe there's some 9s or something through the ER that it thinks I might have? I'm not really sure. But I'm pretty sure it's got a 3-minute cap, so it should be moving pretty soon. And yeah, I still don't think I have anything through that L. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much here, honestly. I don't have anything with Gled. I'm not even sure how I can score any significant number of points. I guess I have Grills for 28, keeping GY. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really sure. Okay, Indal, huh? Interesting. I wonder what it had. I mean, it has ERRT. It's probably not going out. But I just don't know how I'm making up this many points on this board. I mean, yeah, it's... oh, I'm also down to a little over a minute, so I'm probably not going to play optimally here, but... oh, I guess it has retro. Okay. It's got retro and... wait, tire? No, that's not good. It's trier, so it doesn't have that. Retro doesn't fit. I don't think it has another out. I've definitely missed some crazy outs the bot has had before, but I don't think it has anything other than retro. So I think I want to just block that and then try to go out in 2 somewhere. Eggy doesn't work here. Ig maybe, saving Rise. Will that go out? Not even sure that'll go out. Or Igs, perhaps, saving Rye? That... I gotta be able to play out with Rye or YER. Right? I mean, I have Year. Why else am I going out with that? Wow. Huh. Your, Oyer, Ira doesn't even work? Dang it, I'm down to 25 seconds, too. Gyro? I mean, that goes out with Guys. Yeah, I don't know. I'm out of time. But this should go out, so I think I'll do that. I mean, I'm confident I can't win either way. Yeah, I plays Gorgon, and I'll just go out with Guys. Yeah, probably not my best endgame there, but like I said, I was definitely not winning. It was a good game, though. 478 to 433. I was kind of down the whole way. I thought I made a decent effort at the end. Yeah, but if I do this, then it just goes out, and that's worse, right? Oh, yeah, that's gotta be better. I didn't see that. Okay, yeah, that's totally my best play. Yeah, that would probably got me like another 20 spread points. Yeah, all these plays just don't block the bot's out. Yeah, Siggy, clearly best. Because, yeah, the bot wouldn't be able to go out. Now, I mean, I'm not going to win the game, let's face it. I'm still down 31. It would still play... it would probably play, like, RE over here. And I don't know what my best out would be, but actually probably nothing for a ton. Yeah, it's not even that easy for me to go out with ERS. I mean, I'd have to play, like, RES down here. Yeah, I'd probably lose by, like, 20 or so. So I'd have cut it a bit closer. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't see that, but that's all right. So yeah, let's go back to the beginning. It was a tough start, for sure, after Meat Hook. I guess I could have played Stoweye. It's not crazy. I mean, it's 15 fewer points. It keeps another S for Hobnails. Takes out that spot. Yeah, it's maybe a little closer than I thought. I don't think I considered Stoweye. I think I was only looking at 8s. I didn't think of Asti or Stoweye for some reason. It's a tough call. I mean, I still think this is better because I'm going to be down. This just introduces a ton of volatility between the Meat Hook and row 3 now as a bingo line and scoring spot. Like, this is probably still better for me positionally given my deficit. 15 is still a bit to give up for just an S, not a blank. I don't think this is crazy. I still think I stand by bingoing, though, but it's close. Bot plays Keel. Yeah, I had over bot. Oh, Obvert. I didn't consider that, but Bevor looks better. I mean, scores 5 more points. OT is at least as good as just keeping an O, so that seems fine. Interesting. Wow, this is a little bit of a counterintuitive play. Normally you'd rather keep 2 vowels and 3 consonants than 3 vowels and 2 consonants. Hobnail, that's cool. I guess it just didn't feel Ed hit enough. Interesting play. Well, I get why I didn't want to play Lied because of the front hooks. Yeah, I guess its other options are just pretty bad. Interesting. Huh. I would have thought it had a more consonant-heavy rack when I played that. Of looks pretty good. Yeah, it pulls tawnier. Didn't look at Da over here. It doesn't really accomplish anything, though. I mean, at that point, I'd rather play Had to try to create another line. I think What is fine, though, because Had, like I said, does create a line, but also gives back some potentially big plays with Hade. What scores a few more points, opens some more space on the bottom. I think that's fine. Really? I mean, this is just bizarre to me. Like, why not just do that? Is that really necessary? I mean, it's not that big a deal to block Bevers, is it? Like, if I have an S, I'm still going to score with meat hooks. I mean, okay, this is a little vowel heavy, I get that, but, yeah, I mean, Zoe is fine, right? It's 3 fewer points. I mean, yeah, the G isn't great, but it's not that bad. It actually balances the rack a little bit. Like, you're up 100 plus points. Like, why do this? I mean, like, it's very unlikely I'm going to triple through the Z, obviously, but you're, just like you did in the game, you're giving me an easy 40, 50 point play a lot of the time and just bailing me out of a lot of bad racks. It's not that important, I don't think, to block Bevers. I mean, I'm not here to say the bot is wrong, but I don't get this, guys. I mean, it just doesn't seem prudent. I would never do this, and I feel like most other top players would agree with me that this is, at this score, like at an even game, okay, sure, I could maybe see it more, but at this score, it just does not at all feel like a necessary risk. I mean, this is a very reasonable play. You get 30 points, it's only 3 less, and, I mean, the G is not that bad, especially with a already somewhat vowel-heavy lead. I don't know. I don't get it. But, anyway. Okay, so I didn't miss a bingo here. Yeah, tough. This was the most agonizing turn of the game for me, because I came very close to burning the blank with Muds. Yeah, this just seemed pretty bad. DINU is not so good. I think I'm okay with my play. Definitely having the blank did give me a lot of flexibility later, and I think if I had drawn the S, I would have had some good chances here by scoring there. And yeah, the bot still didn't have the S, amazingly. I think I really needed to draw an S there, score with it, get within bingo range while saving the blank. That's, I think, what I needed to do, and I almost did it. Yeah, Silex looks good. Wow, so it still didn't have an S. Yeah, this is a nice play. Like I said, just blocking column N, blocking the R, blocking the I, just blocking everything on the right, and preparing to hopefully either score with meat hooks or block the T next turn. Yeah, this turn. Again, I just don't think this works, because if I play equal, I mean, look at this pool. It's consonant heavy, but it's super well balanced, a lot of good tiles. It's going to have, like, gray or prey or something there. It's going to score 30, it's going to go up 100, and without the Q, even if I hit something to the T, it's just not going to be enough. And if I hit with meat hooks, then I'm running out of space. It's going to play through here, and I'm out of space. Like, I just don't think this works against a smart opponent, which BestBot is. So maybe I should do this to score a few more points, maybe, because I have to figure I'm going to need to get lucky anyway, but there's just such a vowel shortage. I don't know, I think my play is reasonable. If the bot didn't have an S, it could have ran into trouble. And yeah, Puss is a really nice play setting up, or Puss rather, is a nice play setting up the O hook for Opus. I mean, I think I have to just play Quit Rent here. I don't know if I ever actually win. Maybe in some cases, if like it has no vowels, I don't know, but then I'm going to have 5. I think I probably just always lose, but there's no point. Again, there's no point in doing this, right? Like, my opponent's always going to block, and if I bingo out, I'll be down 100. It's not going to be enough. There's no reason to not just bingo with Quit Rent. Yeah, Indol. Why do I not intro? Oh, maybe with another E unseen, there was something over here that it was worried about. Interesting. And then, yeah, we went over the endgame here. I did not play a good endgame at all. I probably could have saved myself, like, 20 or 30 spread points by spotting Siggy there, but definitely would not have won me the game. So, yeah, I mean, overall, I'm not going to worry about the endgame too much because it was just a matter of spread. I'm pretty happy with how I played here. It was a tall order. coming back from that deficit early on, but I made it interesting, didn't lose by all that much. At least I got quit rent down to keep it close and force the bot to think a little bit in the end game. Yeah, some cool decisions there, like Dumb versus Muds, and a few of the other turns. So hope you guys found it instructive and learned something from it. And yeah, hopefully we can get back on the winning train in the next game. And I appreciate the support as always and look forward to seeing you there. Thanks, guys, and have a good one. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. With the holiday season coming up, I wanted to remind you that I do offer Scrabble lessons, and they can make a really fun gift if you have a family member or friend who loves Scrabble and might be interested in learning about tournaments or just having a fun experience while getting a few tips on taking their game to the next level. If you might be interested, then click the image right here, which will take you to the lessons page of my website, which also has some additional information and reviews from past players who have given lessons. If you might be interested or have any further questions, feel free to contact me on my website or on my email, both of which I'll post in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys.